For cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout to get all that good extra discount. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads. We progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I've got the feedback that makes the ladies go crazy. That might be a lie, but I'm going to be talking about every single player we've got in the starting 11 and who made the big impactful difference in each match, and other guys that weren't so influential. If you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up. If you want more squads, we'll put them together. And we're going into the USA Stars and Stripes tournament. You didn't need to have 100% American players, but I decided screw it. I am going to support. It's July 4th. We're going all USA squad. So we've got silvers, we've got golds, and it's too bad that a lot of these players are difficult to link up into some of the overpowered teams. Just because of the MLS being included or not having enough Americans that you can get a strong link with. If you go into different leagues, there might be a couple in the Bundesliga, a couple in the BPL, and they're kind of scattered about. And into the first match, my opposition does have a good team, and look at all this first touch passing. It's a thing of beauty, and I've been having some trouble with the EA servers. Look at us wiggling. Ooh, that was close. It was close, but not quite enough. But on the second counter attack, we do get a beautiful little layoff there. The body feint's always going to be my best friend. I made a video actually talking about how EA's newest announcement in terms of gameplay features seems like just a more focal point on the body feint. It wasn't an innovation. I suggest you check it out if you enjoy, I guess, getting the scoop about what's happening in FIFA 16. I will leave the links probably in the comments or maybe the description if that interests you, as Timmy Howard with a big time save. Big time save. And as for the defense, we have Brooks and we have Opara. Pretty decent partnership, especially in terms of silvers. I didn't have any issues with them. I have noticed that you have positioning problems with a lot of silvers and bronze players this year, and that's why you haven't seen quite as many squad builders, because they just can't live up to the hype or the expectation when you're facing against some of the top golds. As in the past installments, they seem to be all over the place. All you needed was some pace and you could kind of work it. This year, I think you need a little bit more. And this game was very laggy. I'm not sure if you can see it in the gameplay, but our connection was bad, but it was very difficult for me to find matches within this tournament. I'm not sure why. There's a good prize pool. There's so many different, I guess, squads or players you get to use that you don't normally put into every single lineup. As how does that go in? Giovinco, how does that slip in? Tim, I was just talking you up. I love Howard as a goalkeeper. He's not in my top 5, but he probably makes it into my top 15. Possibly even the top 10. I would have to really get this out on paper and decide if I like them. Nah, probably top 15. Top 15. Not even into my top 10. Let me know what you guys think. And if you could drop comments, who do you guys think are the top 3 most influential American players? The guys that are going to impact every single game. The left back, we're going with Castillo, and then we have Fabian as a right back. Both of them pretty solid. Look at that. You can just see the connection. But he comes in too late. Oh, I can't believe Lag would have something mistimed, and we draw a penalty kick. Unfortunately, Courtois, I guess, gets a hand on it, or we just blew it. It was difficult to fill up that bar. This entire portion of extra time, I was like, please, please, no penalty kicks. And there we have the breakthrough. Zardes. In the midfield, we went with Win, who I've actually seen play in person quite a few times. Big fan of him in real life. I think he's dope. He's very skillful. He's got good first touches. Same happened for FIFA. If you haven't had an opportunity, slip him into something. You will not be disappointed. I really think Win is a good player that is underused. Same with Jones. Jones is a brilliant player, one of the better CDMs in FIFA, and he's just not used that much. Ooh, that was close. And then we went with Donovan, you know, the old school American guy. He's been around forever, been a huge difference maker in the growth of the MLS. Look at that save. Look at that save. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then our front 3, we've got Dempsey and then Hurtado as well as Zardes. That is a triangle made for counterattacks. Hurtado and Zardes positioning was really good. I'm actually going to give Zardes the marquee player. I don't want to spoil anything as Zardes does get on a run here. He also has an inform silver card if you can get your hands on it. Look at that finesse. He had a couple goals for me and a couple assists, but I just felt like he made things happen. And you need players that are able to create, able to provide. Look at this. Clutch moments. Clutch moments. And that's how we got the 1-0 victory. And unfortunately, as I was going into the final, I searched for about 45 minutes and I could not find a match. So I'm going to have to leave the video here, which is not something I wanted to do. I wanted to play the finale as well. If you enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter and Facebook, or even get with me on Instagram. Instagram's been popping a little bit more. Dirty Mike USA for all of the above, and then Instagram is Dirty Mike Vision, and I have a lot more coming your way ASAP. Peace.